Welcome to the tavern. My name's Jay. I didn't even know if I could have everything set up. I just went and did it. Now I have everything set up. So, playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Yada yada yada. We know how this is gonna work. Um, but this time, instead of like playing with the Charmers, I would have to make a whole new background. But it's like I'm gonna wing it for now because I really can't get the I can't get pictures of the Mikankos. So you already saw it. Ever since it came out, what, Thursday? Everybody and their mother made a Mikonko deck and said, "Hey, this is an OTK line. It's fun, stupid OTK. Have fun." And I don't see it as just an OTK option. Now, granted, yes, it does OTK, but I play it more as like a control style deck. Why? Because it is a control style deck. Everything it does tends to control the field. And I don't think people understand that because all they read is I go second, I break board, and then I proceed to attack for damage. So, in my eyes, this is a control style deck, and it aims to do that. Now, the thing is, I also might want to put in Heavenly Gate of the Mikonko. Oh, sorry about that. I could add this. It could be fun. I could add it. Is it worth it? Probably not, but still. I did also make a Purrely deck because why not? It's there. But realistically, this is how I play the Mikonkos. Again, I could use the field spell. The field spell isn't like too useful, but it could also possibly be a bit useful, right? We'll throw it in as like a one of, nothing too good, but it's there. Again, I did make a Purely deck, but I've been climbing with this, right? I have not been playing a lot because I've been playing Armored Core. That's just who I am. Armored Core, I love it. And I've been stuck on stupid with that game because yes, why not? What's going on here? So yeah, the thing about the Mikonkos right now is like the moment you tell your opponent I'm going second, like you win the coin flip and you tell your opponent I'm going second, it gives off what the deck is. So with that, I decide, okay, cool, I'll go first, and I'll set up some plays. What plays? No idea just yet. But I will set up some plays. And depending on the situation, like right now, I am pretty much good. Oh, this is a mirror match. Okay. So, this is a mirror match. We see how this is gonna work. So they're opting to go first. Like right now, they're opting to go first. And if it's Huli pass, not the best board. Admittedly, not the best board. Oh look, we got a Dogeron. That's actually pretty good. So I say it's pretty good, but like not really all that good. So realistically, what I want to do, because I don't have a clear line for lethal. I don't. Like I could pull out Dogeron here. I could, and then bounce it back and get Honestly, I don't know who I would get. Honestly, Nini is like perfect. Yeah, we do this. Tribute that off. Kaiju. I'm not gonna do anything to Huli just yet because it will fuck me up. Now, actually, so I can also just do this, right? I can set up a clear line. So like what I can do, right? I can set up a clear line. I didn't, okay. Actually, you can stay in defense because now you have no effect, which means in order for you to get an effect, you have to bring out something else. Yeah, we're gonna do rivalry here. I mean, it's not gonna be worth it. So hit into Dogoron, deal you 3k, main phase 2, bounce it, grab Nini, unless you Ash. Okay, I don't see why. Actually, I'll just called by because I have the called by. Like, I forgot you had an Ash because you used Water Alberisk, which in my head is like, why would you do that with Ash? But it's like, I actually do get it. So now we do that. Set that up, and then I can set up another Dogoron play next turn. So now we end turn here. You only had the one Water Alberisk. So I don't know what you have in your hand, but what I can actually, you can actually equip that. That's fine. Okay. Fine. That's fine. You kaiju. If you have another Water Alberisk, then you can actually go kaiju again. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Actually, I know how I want to do this. We're going to equip Nini here. Yeah, we're fine here. Because we don't need to steal anything. We equip Nini here with Purification Dance. Because now when you bounce, I'm going to bounce Nini. I'm going to bounce Nini. You have to get another Huli. And that should have done something with Purification here. Hare. Hare goes up. Hare goes back to hand. So that happens. I think I activate your rivalry. Yes, I activate your rivalry. You get the water, but you already activated the water, so you don't really get it. My rivalry gets activated, and I grab my water. Target your water. My rivalry activates. This is the mirror match, by the way. Grab my water. I can actually go for a fire dance. It depends. Do you have a normal summon? You have a normal summon. Actually, let me see something here. I have a Huli Engrave. No, okay, so it's gonna be water. It is gonna be water because if I attach it to Dogoron or if I attach it to like let's say he doesn't have another play, or they don't have another play, because they do have they can summon Hare. If they can get a Nini, then I might be in trouble, depending on what happens. Actually, no. If they have a Nini, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to blow up Nini. It'll be blow up Nini, bounce Dogoron, blow up Huli. Because if you have the fire dance, I'm pretty sure you have the fire dance. Okay, resolution from that. You got the. No, you got the mayo here. So, okay, so you have fire dance in your hand. You're gonna put on the Huli. Okay. Huli and attack. Huli has no effect because of how I brought it out. And there goes a Hare. Okay. So, actually, I win because whatever this card is, did you get another spell? I'm actually gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Give you the Dogoron. Summon the Hare. Again, this card has to be something. Equip the Hare. Hare effect. Grab Fire Dance. Fire Dance get Huli. And I win. And there you go. That's the mirror match. Thing is, like, you can't in a lot of games, and this is the thing, right? Because Purrely came out, people are citing kaijus in their decks. For the most part, right? So you have to be aware of the fact that not just Mikonko is gonna be kaijuing people. Almost anybody is gonna be kaijuing people. Just because they want to like get rid of X Purrely Noir. And rightfully so, right? Rightfully so. So realistically, if I can keep them off the Huli, I win. Realistically, they have to do the same. But because at the same time, again, Purification Dance, I was controlling the board. I made sure I didn't have a monster for them to kaiju and for them to OTK. So people often go the OTK strategy without realizing, let me control the board. Let me do some type of control. And what ends up happening is they kind of just lose it, right? So this hand is like kind of a bad hand. So we have the Dogoron, we have the Hidden Armory, the Pot of Extravagance. Admittedly, depending on what happens, I would have to do the Pot of Extravagance first. Which, admit it will bait out a few cards. After Pot of Extravagance, then is Lightning Storm. And then, hopefully, depending on what I mill off the top of my deck, because Hidden Armory still gets me into like a combo, right? Depending on like who I attach it to, it still gets me a combo. And this would be the thing, right? The entirety of Punk's end board, depending on what they have for back row, right? The entirety of the Punk's end board will determine everything. And their end board usually ends up on like a Psychic End Punisher and a Barone Pass. Which you would think it's a strong board because they're paying a ton of life points. But again, I can kaiju over the Psychic End Punisher. Also, I can kaiju over the Barone, set up my plays, or if I'm even better, and this would be the thing, right? I can't just kaiju. I bait out with the Pot of Extravagance, then maybe kaiju. Like I have plenty of plays with this hand. Like with this hand alone, I have plenty of plays because they're going into like a very big combo that's gonna end on like, let's say, something of a mediocre board. Because realistically, they only play like some 10s and some and mostly 11s, right? 8s and 11s. So right now they're just gonna end on Psychic and Punisher, And maybe, just maybe, depending on the situation, they might try to like use Shirakusai here to synchro off into the amazing dragon. So right now, in my head, great board, right? And then, okay, so they immediately shotgun the Maxi. Everybody does this. They shotgun Maxi with just hoping like it doesn't go through. Or like hoping like people are afraid of Maxi. At this point, if you're afraid of Maxi, now hidden armory, it has to hit something. 1, 2. Depending on what I hit here, it's not even depending on what I hit. Because it's literally just going to be like Lightning Storm, hit the back row. Lightning Storm, hit the back row. Back row. So now, what is this? Okay, cool. If I do Hidden Armory, the only card I get with Hidden Armory, there's only one. And let me see here. There's literally, actually, let's see here. I'm gonna do this now. I'm making sure you don't go into your whatever. Now I'm in Hidden Armory. I hit a Pot of Extravagance. Huh. No, okay. It's gonna be Mikonko Fire Dance. Activate Fire Dance. You're gonna try to go IP into okay, Hare. Let's see here. We'll special summon your shit here. Activate Hare. Do you have an Ash Blossom? You have to have an Ash Blossom at this point. And if you don't, I win. Sort of. No? Okay. We'll grab that. Can this be used for anything? I'm pretty sure it can. And then, you know what? I'm going to shotgun this off because I know you're going to get special summon. I wasted your Ash Blossom. Awesome. Okay. IP. Come on. Use the IP. And you have a Ghost Ogre. Okay. Alright. We're going to battle now. Come on. Shotgun this IP. You don't have an effect, you dumbass. When you think you have an effect, I gave him to you and you wasted the effect. You paid life points to not use the effect. What? Okay. Shit. I lose. I was not expecting to close Goddess. Oh, you know what? That was my fault because I gave him the entire fodder. But I also wasn't expecting Ghost Ogre. It is what it is though. Like they ashed they like they had everything. Like again, like every deck at this point is opening like every deck at this point is they're playing Ash Blossom because Maxi. They're playing Maxi because you know Maxi. They're playing Ghost Ogre because I don't know why. Honestly, that one confuses me. Okay. Okay. That was like a quick duel, I guess. I don't think that one counts. This is where we're gonna go see what my opponent was playing. Oh, self TK. Why do people still play self TK? No, you know what? I'm not gonna question it. I'm gonna question it, but it's like I get it. They want to D rank. They want to D rank. It's either that they want to D rank or something else. But it's like I don't know why people play self TK decks. Okay. Um. Not much better, but like better. I'm getting ashed. Oh no, I'm getting max seed. Okay. Like I'm fine with that one. Like I'll take the max seed. Like fuck. Okay. Let me see. Ohime. Oh no. Okay. So it's Ohime. Grab a sword. Do I need promise for anything? No. I don't need 2 fire dance. That's one thing. Actually, if reflection's in my hand, then I can't use rivalry anyways. So it'll be get rid of rivalry. All right. Mikonko fire dance, Hare. Special summon a monster. Here you can take this maxi. I'm gonna give you like a lot of cards, but like unless you can like out the board. Like let's be honest, unless you can out the board, doesn't really help. Okay, cool. I could put this on hard. Nah, it'll be put this on that. As much. I don't know what my opponent's deck is actually. No matter what, I get Hare. I mean, Huli. Huli. That's fine. Like to me, that's perfectly fine. So you waste an Ash Blossom, and I can't actually get a trap I need. But I may have given them a lot of cards. And admittedly, unless they're playing Mikonko or like something that needs it, unless they have a Kaiju as well. Like if they have a Kaiju, I lose. Actually, no. If they have a Kaiju, I can easily get back another Mikonko. Like I could get another Huli back and make it hard for them to do much of anything. And this is where everything's gonna get hard. Cause like the card I have in my grave is that I don't have any way of doing anything. Like thing is I need Nini, but I need to get her. Did you just reveal 3 sleepies? No, you also revealed a Purrely sleep. Each player gains 1,000 life. Then you're gonna summon the other one. Okay, one of the pretties. Alright. So, before anything, I don't have a proper equipped for this. I don't. But if I get Nini now, again, I don't have a proper equipped, but if I get Nini now, then I can bring her back with Mikonko Fire Dance. Right now, you can't target. This is what it is right now. You cannot target right now. And I don't know what else you have. You probably have like a few other things. The fact that you put Maxi in defense means you have pretty much nothing else. There it goes. Okay. So you probably go into Noir. Okay, there goes Delicious. Which realistically means nothing. So they're non-targets. I think the only one I would be afraid of is they go to another Purrely. Okay. Purrely does the same thing. Top 3 cards. What was that? A Delicious? Okay, so you're getting the Delicious. Attach Delicious to E Purrely Beauty. No? Why would you do Plump? Do you have another card in your hand? Do you have another memory in hand? Okay. You have another one in hand. Okay. And then you attach it to Plump. I don't think he understands. Because it's going to change Huli to defense. And now you have to hope you hit something. And you didn't hit anything. So now you're stuck with a 6 material Noir or Happiness. Let's see. Target. You give attack. You give... Yeah, so you're a 6 material Noir. You can add one more material at the end of the turn. And then you can just shuffle cards back into the deck. But you don't... If you do that... Okay. Okay. Detach 2, you target... What? Okay. I'm genuinely confused here. So like now Noir is actually Not really. Okay. Not affected. But here's like the biggest but, right? Yes, you can shuffle my cards back into my deck. You have two sleepy, so you draw two cards. You don't have the pure leap. So we'll do a pot of extrav. Draw two cards. I'm gonna change that to attack position. Change it to attack position. I'm going to activate the Ohime. Why are you targeting my graveyard? I don't understand. You are targeting my graveyard. I'm going to get the Kagura. And I'm throwing away... I don't know if I should, actually. If I throw this away... then I can't equip it to Nini. Throw this away. Actually, it doesn't even matter. Toss that away. This is on Huli. Summon, let's say, Diviner. Activate Diviner. You target, right? Yeah, you target. Okay, detach 2. What do you toss away? Okay, I lost Natis. Okay. Let's see. I could toss away another Ohime. Actually, I could toss this self away too. No, actually, we'll toss away the Herald. Alright. I have one engrave. So, you have no effect no more. I'm not even worried about you. Special summon. You cannot target. Destroy a card. Yes. Destroy that. Take 1,000. Ohime effect. Target this to this. And then now we proceed to win. No. Yes. Return that back to the extra deck. Not gonna matter. Mind you, I went first. And because of how they played their game, like, I think they were just new to the deck. That's not gonna matter. And then Nini for the win. Boom. Again, they didn't know how to play their deck properly. And I was under max C. I gave them a lot of cards. So the fact that they couldn't do anything to touch like my Mikankos really tells me something. And I want to see something because I'm pretty sure oh no. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought this wrong. No, Noir has to target, so they couldn't target me. Ah. Yeah, it was Plump I was worried about the entire time. Because Plump is the one, like... So like you don't target. You don't target, you don't target, and you don't target. So because you went Noir, and Noir has to target, okay, no wonder you couldn't do anything. Again, using Noir against them, I'm wondering why you're activating the effect of Noir and not bouncing any of my Mikonko cards. Now I know why. It's because you realistically couldn't. Oh, that actually makes a lot more sense now. Okay, cool. Now I understand that I'm not worried about Noir, not scared of Noir, not even scared of Purrely with this deck. And this is my Mikonko. This is how I play Mikonko. I use them as like a control style deck. To me, they are a control style deck. People use them as OTK. They can OTK. But their entire playset is control. You have to play in a very specific way, pretty much non-target destruction, or like non-target removal, I should say. That's how you like just kill off Mikonko. Non-target destruction or removal. But because a lot of decks now, they have to target. They're not broken like Mirror J, where you don't have to target, or like DPE. No, decks now have to target, and because I prevent targeting, it's harder for other decks to like even like remotely go up against Mikonko. I would like people say Mikonko's rogue. I don't think it's rogue. It's not the best deck out there, but if played right, I think it's like, if I were to put it on a tier list, I would think it's like maybe tier 2. You can quote me on that one. And until we get more cards, because we are missing one. We're missing I literally forgot her name. I don't know if it's Otohime or something like that, but we're missing one more ritual, and we're also missing one more trap. Because the moment we get spirit walk as a trap, then we become more a control style, and we now grab like a different, pretty much like a different trap card with Huli. Because right now we only grab 2. And there's only one that's really impactful. The other one is situational at best. So with that, thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. I certainly did. I did lose one, but it's like I knew I lost because they had everything. But it's like these losses are just like I have to actually play around my opponent. Now, is my deck list the best? I think it is, but for a different reason. It's not the OTK that everybody else uses. Mine is more centered around control. Like if I had my way, I'd probably put it in another purification dance. But that's just me, and I think I might. Like I'm gonna tour around with like another purification dance because I did use that in like the first Mikonko, the Mikonko mirror match, where this became handy when my opponents special summoned their Hare, and I bounced it back and made sure they couldn't touch my Huli, or I think it was Nini. Just so they don't kaiju me, so they don't do anything to me, while I keep them with a negated Huli. And I think I might keep another one of these as well. Because the thing is, okay, so Rondo's only good in the grave or in the deck. You never want to draw into it. The moment you draw into it, you dump it in the grave almost immediately. And the cards you want to see the most are Mikonko Water Arabesque. That's the one card you want to see. And you want to see a Fire Dance with any Mikonko. Those are essentially the cards you want to see the most. So, that being said, get the fuck out. The tavern is now closed. I shall see you guys later.